Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, September 17th. I just got back a few days ago from an unplanned mini vacation last week. The Baker Creek Seed Company had an expo last week in Santa Rosa, and I had an opportunity to go. It was unexpected. I wasn't planning on going. I didn't have enough money to cover the expense from Southern California, driving all the way up to Northern California, 7 hours away, and staying overnight and all that stuff. And so I had pretty much written off the fact that I wasn't going to be able to go this year and that I would go next year. They do this expo every year, and it's really cool. A friend of mine from church sent me a message stating that someone that was supposed to go with her wasn't able to go and asked me if I wanted to go, all expense paid. And so of course I said yes, and I was ecstatic and very grateful for that opportunity. And a couple of days after she sent me that message, I received some devastating news that a family member had passed away that I was close with. And it just came at this opportunity to go to this expo came at a really good time. I had no idea that this family member was gonna pass away, and I just needed to, I guess, have a break, a change of scenery, to get my mind off of it. So I still went. The expo was it started September 10th. It went from September 10th through September 12th. So we were gone. I left Tuesday morning. We came back Friday morning. But when I got back, my garden was in disarray. I didn't realize when I left that I was having water issues. And when I got back, a lot of stuff was dead. So I just wanted to just really quickly just give you an update on the garden and how it is right now. I had just managed to get a lot of the weeds and grass taken out, but as you can see, there's tons more for me to remove. So I'm about to go through and just remove a lot of these tomato plants because I feel like they have finished their job. I didn't have a really great turnout of tomatoes, but this year. But I'm looking forward to next season. As you can see, a lot of stuff died because of the water issue that I was having and didn't realize until after I got back and after everything was already dead. So I'm not going to be specific on a lot of things, but a lot of my watermelons and cantaloupe that was right here died off. A lot more of my tomato plants are still dying off. I covered this part of the garden right here because I wanted to reset this bed and get it ready for fall planting. And so it's been covered up for a good 2.5 weeks now. And so I'm going to remove that and get that bed. I put this tarp on here to kill off a lot of the weeds and grass that's growing. And you can kind of see where it's exposed. The dirt is exposed right here. It's still green. But underneath, it's all dead. I'm going to do a separate video on that. I don't want this video to be super long because I do intend on including a lot of the footage that I took while I was at the expo, and to include a lot of the photos that I took. But I just wanted to show you how everything just died. These melons and watermelons that I had growing right here all just died. And so it As you can see, they stopped growing. They all died. All the vines died off, everything. It looks better now because I've since fixed the water issue, but you can see on my apple tree here where the leaves are all yellowing and stuff. These leaves were limp. I came back to just a terrible mess of stuff. There's nothing more disheartening than to go on vacation and then to come back and realize something went terribly wrong in your garden that you've been working really hard to keep alive and growing well. But I will give more in-depth look at everything and before and afters as I clear out a lot of the weeds and old stuff that I was growing from in my garden from the spring garden and summer garden as I transition into this fall garden. So thank you so much for watching and following along, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. There's a lot of things that I'm gonna be doing in the upcoming season, new experiments and things that I'm going to be doing. So please follow along and join me in this journey. But without further ado, I will roll the footage. This is so pretty. And this is where we're going to be spending our next 3 days. This is in Petaluma, California. Those two guys over there just chilling. And we're here for the Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Expo. And we're staying in this little cottage right here. And I believe this could sleep like up to 6 people. It's really nice, really quaint. You have a bed here, bed, and I believe this can fold out into a bed too. It's really nice. And then look up there. It's like a skylight, a huge skylight here. It's kind of dizzying. Let me not do that. Okay. But yeah, nice little kitchen. Let's see. It's like a little utility closet. Full refrigerator, full stove. And then the bathroom. And then the sink area is out here, which isn't bad. And I'm guessing it's some kind of AC or something. But it's not too bad. It's a nice little cottage. We have it all to ourselves for the next 3 days. And what's cool is it only costs $100 a night. And you're out in the country, up in the hills, and there's like a really beautiful view, and it's so quiet. And so, yeah. Not bad for $100 a night. This is interesting. This little that shoe, as I say, fuller on it. It's interesting.
The one we used to have looked like that. He was older and his horns were way longer.
They are adorable. Look at him looking. I'm guessing that one's the male because he's got those horns, right?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
I don't know to laugh. I know that.
Look at them looking at me like, what? You don't speak my language. I don't understand what you just said.
Right.
They were like, wait, you don't have no food in your hands?
That's what people are, you know?
I'll remember.
Yes, right?
You know, I'm not a watermelon person, but I heard this cream one was really good. I gotta find it. It's a white cream watermelon.
Yeah.
Look at the color.
Es que unos son compré en el mercado y las saqué, y otros son los que compré que vendían semillas. ¿Qué? Sí, querías de bacanora, ¿no?
Giant pumpkin. £1,500. Wow. Those are some big pumpkins. That's a lot of pumpkin pie right there. Okay, here's this lovely fig tree. And I already propagated one from a cutting. And I've never tried fresh fig before. And they have one here at this cottage that we're staying at this Airbnb. And the owner let me try fresh fig for the first time. And oh my goodness, it is good. It's sweet and very good. And I didn't even think to pick up my camera. I'm still so new to this whole YouTube thing that I didn't even think to pick up my camera to get it on video, me eating fig for the first time, but it was great. I loved it. And so I just wanted to show a little bit of that. I was gonna, show me eating one, but it just seems redundant now. That moment passed. But he let me pick a whole lot. He encouraged me to pick even more. And but here's the extras. I'm here in Bodega Bay. It's really nice. This is called Salmon Beach or something like that. But it's beautiful. I thought those teepees down there were kind of interesting. Somebody built those in there. This is as close as I'm gonna get to it. It's beautiful. On our way to go and pick some fresh blackberries on this. It is just beautiful out here. The sun is starting to set. We've already seen a couple of coyote. I've seen some deer. I didn't quite get them on video, but I captured them on. Got some photos.
They're gonna almost pay pennies to get in there, huh?
I wore my tennis shoes today.
Man,
Well, here's some right here.
Nice tight butt.
Look at these. Now the black ones are the ripe ones, right?
I believe they are, yes.
Like right here. These ones right here should be ripe. Oh.
There's only one inside my cookbook.
This one is kind of mushy.
These look like they've been ripe for some time.
And the ones back there that the deer and everybody didn't get to, but it's all back there. Let's see.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, these ones are nice. I didn't even wash my hands. I should have washed them.
That one's a little mushy.
Some of these are mushy, and then some will come off nicely.
Right.
Ouch.
Are they thorny?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see those thorns. Hey.
Man, they sure grow like crazy.
Mm-hmm. There's another cluster in there. Oh. Oh, I found a whole bunch of them right here. Well, I was going to take the whole stem, but it's all thorny. The stem is.
What a nice size yard. I'd love that.
There's some down in here too. Ouch.
Too many?
You want to just take what we got and
Yeah, we can
and
come
if
back
we
tomorrow, too.
yeah, I was going to say, and if we like them, then maybe they got a glove we can use.
It's just getting so dark now. We're having a hard time seeing them.
Mm-hmm. I love the sound.
Oh, so do I. I want to live out here.
It's beautiful.
The garden.
Keep going. I'm just gonna look at this. These are pretty. Looks like more on this side of the street. More blackberries. We only got a few in there, but we'll see. See how it goes throughout. Oh, there's even more right here. I'm just not used to this where it's just right here growing wild and you can get it. This is interesting. Look, and I love the color of it. I have to come back out and get some pictures of it. Look at that. And the hills look golden because the sunlight is still on them, but everything else is just starting to get dark. Did you see this tree? I don't know what kind of fruit this is.
Oh, wow, look at that. That is loaded.
Yeah, but I don't know what kind of fruit that is. Maybe that's the persimmon. I don't know what they look like when they're on the tree.
Yeah,
what their trees look like.
I don't see well in the dark at all.
Yeah. It's funny because I haven't heard this many crickets in a long time.
No.
Since all my little lizard friends were
There's a lot of them.
eating up all the crickets. That is pretty.